Take a look at this. This is our other top story. You can see the moment a 7.1 earthquake shook Japan this morning. The epicenter was reported in the southern region of Japan. It caused buildings to collapse, and people are feared to be dead inside a damaged mall. Our Conan Nolan joins us live from our newsroom with a look at that damage. Conan, hearing that shaking lasted about a minute.
Yeah, it was pretty intense for a region that knows something about earthquakes. We'll get into that in just a moment. We understand it's 7.1 magnitude. It's been downgraded to 6.8. It occurred at around 7 in the afternoon. Currently, it's about 7 a.m. Wednesday morning in the southern island of Kumamoto. The damage is still being assessed, along with a search for survivors in, as you referred to, that shopping mall which collapsed. The powerful 6.8 magnitude earthquake occurred Tuesday afternoon local time. This was the scene at a Costco grocery outlet. Several buildings appear destroyed, train cars toppled. A major concern, a shopping mall where one story collapsed and where an explosion had been reported. Japan's National Police Agency saying there are 20 to 30 employees of the Aeon Mall in Kumamoto who cannot be reached. Police and fire are trying to determine if the missing are trapped. Most of the customers, it was reported by state broadcaster NHK, were able to escape. But again, they aren't sure if some are still in the rubble. There are reports that a portion of Kumamoto Castle, one of the country's oldest castles, was damaged.
I felt as if my body was hovering midair, so for a moment I didn't realize it was an earthquake. It was only when I saw it collapse that it dawned on me that it was an earthquake. It was really something. It didn't fall down piece by piece. It came crashing down all at once.
Some regions are still without power and water. The government says relief is on the way, with concerns over elderly populations and that the area was going through a period of intensive heat. Once again, there was a 6.8 magnitude earthquake 10 years ago in 2016, which was followed 2 days later in that very area by a 7.3 magnitude quake. Several hundred people died. This emergency still ongoing. I'm Conan Nolan, NBC4 News.
It hits close to home considering we live in earthquake land, and an earthquake of that magnitude could easily hit California at any moment.
That's right. We're part of the Pacific Rim, the Ring of Fire. That part of the ring, if you will, has a tremendous amount of seismicity. We have our own. Of course, there's the San Andreas Fault with the border between the North American and the Pacific plates. That hasn't ruptured in over 150, 200 years to the magnitude that we can expect. That's a concern. Anything that happens in Japan is a mirror image of what could happen here.
So important to be prepared. Conan Nolan, thank you so much for that.